Hello everybody and welcome to my webinar that's sponsored by GoFoods Global for food, fun, family, friends, and freedom. You're going to learn all about that in this short but very entertaining and educational video that I call the Food Crisis Ongoing, or the Coming Food Crisis, whatever you want to call it. For some it's ongoing, for some it's a coming food crisis. So I don't have to tell you there's a lot of challenges ahead. Message here is going to be, are you prepared? And just take some of the most immediate challenges right out of the news. Here's Ben Bernanke. He's always in front of Congress, begging them to do something to stop the financial crisis and to help save his butt as the most important influencer about money and economy in the world. The chairman of the Federal Reserve actually makes the money that we spend all over the world, and it's US dollars that are the reserve. That's why it's called the Federal Reserve. The whole globe is based on US dollars, but that's rapidly changing. A lot of people aren't taking US dollars already. So there's one challenge ahead of us, and if you don't have your head stuck in the sand, you see that ongoing problem every day in the news. Another one is toxic waste from all over the world. The Fukushima problem in Japan, that's affecting us all even today, and that situation has not gotten any better, it's just getting worse. Extreme weather like this, we see greater and greater weather emergencies every day in this country, and there's greater and greater fires all the time. This is cutting out a lot of land, by the way, where they can grow food. But it shows you that times are really, really serious. Then there are these knuckleheads who want to throw nuclear bombs at us for no apparent reason other than just to, it's extortion. They're trying to get free food because their people are starving, and they don't know the first thing about running a country or building an economy, so they just want the rest of the world to take care of them. A common theme that we're finding everywhere in the world, and especially in this country. Someone has to take care of us all from cradle to grave, and these people are just trying to get their share, but they've managed a very clever way, a very scary way, by building nuclear weapons and missiles and threatening to throw them at us, which would be basically the end of the world. And then there are all these little critters spreading disease, is another kind of bird flu taking over as we speak in some parts of the world, and could possibly kill millions of people. But the basic problem is one in every 6 Americans is struggling with hunger. You know, it's really not getting any better. There's more and more people homeless, more and more people jobless, despite what the government says. Things are not getting any better. There's just news today about a school in Massachusetts where the kids are going hungry at lunchtime. I mean, it's just getting ridiculous. And most of us have our heads stuck in the sand. That's what this video is trying to prevent. Get a few of you out there to get your head out of the sand and realize what's really going on and how to save yourselves. So we have a company called GoFoods Global, was set up basically 30 years ago by a man named Steve Shenk. You can Google him, S-H-E-N-K, Steve. One of my heroes, because he's been developing a food that will store in your refrigerator without, in your garage without any refrigeration, or under the bed, or anywhere that you have some space. It's very, very space friendly because it's dehydrated. We take all the water out, but it remains extremely healthy for up to 25 years. If it's the only food like it, it's delicious, tasty, convenient. You just tear open a pack of food, pour it in a pot of boiling water, and you're eating a healthy, nutritious, delicious food just 10-15 minutes later. And food, by the way, in case you didn't know, is our greatest dependency. The average American family spends $15,015.60 per year on food. You can't avoid it. It's a lot of money. It's your biggest expense item in your budget, other than your rent or your mortgage. And it's very hard for people to meet this. 50% of us need help. In this country alone, 46 to 50 million people are on food stamps. 20,000 new cases sign up every day. 14 million kids go hungry in this country alone. In the rest of the world, it's much worse. So, go visit your local churches and ask them if you can help them. That's what this is all about. Give your local church or a friend of yours or anyone you know a sample pack. And you can get sample packs on my website, which is coming up at the end of this video. It's also in the description here. fastfoodpantry.com. It'll lead you to a free sample pack. Hand out sample packs to people that you know, and they'll start buying food from you, and you'll make money. You'll survive, and you get a lot of free food. It's the best program ever created. Trust me, it's saved my family, and it's going to save yours. We're going to teach you how to get the word out in Google+, Pinterest, Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, especially Google+ right now. That's the big one everyone's turning to. This is a sample of one of our websites where you can get the free sample. Excellent website, free, basically free. It's only $29 a year, $29.95 a year. Everyone else charges that kind of money per month. Pictures of some of our foods. My favorite one, I just flew in there, chili with dumplings. I love that. I could eat it every day. I also love the chicken soup, their creamy Tuscan pasta. I love all of these. But, the Thai coconut noodles, absolutely incredible. The white cheddar pasta, oh, I love that. My kids love it. We can't get enough of it. But the main purpose is to store it, because it does store without refrigeration in your garage or under your bed for up to 25 years without refrigeration. It's amazing. Some of our pictures of some of our soups, that cheddar broccoli that I just flew in, one of the best foods I've ever had in my life. Pictures of some of our bakery items, pictures of some of our breakfast snacks. We've got everything. Pictures of some of our energy drinks, and our new coffee, Kona coffee, which is absolutely excellent. So remember, the food stores for up to 25 years in your garage or under your bed without refrigeration. No one else has this kind of food. It's not like MREs or this other kind of survival garbage that you see in in some of the stores that's way overpriced. It's nothing like that. It's very economical. It will actually save you money on your food budget and give you a supply that you can count on in hard times, what I call the worst case scenarios. And the worst case scenario is not here yet, folks. We've just seen the tip of the iceberg. So our promise to you is to have fast, easy preparation food that stores for 25 years, and you can also use it daily. And we have a money-back guarantee. You don't like it for whatever reason, just send it back for full money, 100% money refund. These are some of the organizations that approve us. We have no added MSG, by the way. It is vegetarian food. It's gluten. We have a gluten-free line. We have very natural products come directly from the farm. We eliminate the middleman, so there's no MSG, there's no GMO, no genetically modified seeds. That's something that more and more people are becoming concerned about every day, as I am. So you know that when you eat this, you're feeding your family the best food that you can afford, and that's really the truth. So what we're inviting you to do is become your own grocery store and then get paid to eat. 6 ways you get paid. There's retail profit when people buy the food from your website. There's personal sales bonus when you sign people up, and fast start bonuses when you sign them up. There's a level commission that goes down 9 levels. So as people refer their friends and family to buy the food, you get paid going down 9 levels of those referrals. And I have another training video that shows you the power of this. You can have almost 1 million people in your downline of 9 levels. If you just get 4, and they all get 4 all the way down the line, and that's easy. I get 4 or 5 in a week sometimes. And when I first started, I got 20 or 30 in a week. And it's amazing. It's just an amazing product because it's unique. No one else has it, and it's something that everybody must have every single day. Oh, global leadership bonus pools also. You also participate in the profitability of the company. As more people come in and as you earn more, you get more shares in these bonus pools. And so after a while, you can just sit back and just live off of those. We have the Go Foods Foundation. Our heart is in the right place. We give back 1 meal in 10 to local communities. And they hand out the food for free to either hungry children or food banks or homeless living conditions. You know, we have them in my community here, and we get them some food. We now have the Eat to Earn program. You'll learn more about that at the website. You hand out this card, people buy the food, and they get a 25% discount, and you also get paid. It's an amazing, amazing story. I could go on and on and on all day, but I don't want to bore you. I just want to get you started. Then we'll teach you all the rest. We're going to show you how to get dozens and dozens and hundreds of people at one go by signing up the churches in your community. That's the best way to go. And we do that through something called our Eat Care Share Plan. This is a picture of the unilevel commissions I spoke about quickly. And if you notice, They just gave us a raise on level 3 and level 4. We went from 5% to 10% on level 3. And that was really, really big, because a lot of times when you get a group in, the major volume comes on your level 3. So you get 10% of that volume instead of 5%. It was a big pay raise we got just recently, and just about doubled my income. And you'll love it too when I explain that to you better. But as you can see, it goes down 9 levels. As you earn more and get more people involved, you reach down more and more levels, all the way down to the 9th level at some point. And that's where the big money is. But even one group or individual can earn you $1,000 a month and growing. A larger group can earn you $10,000 per month for life. And you're protecting their families against the inevitable, what I call the worst case scenarios that are coming. There is going to be a food crisis in this country. I guarantee it. I just don't know the exact day, but there will come a day when you go into the supermarket, there'll be no food on the shelves. And then you're going to think back to that point that you saw a webinar about this and you didn't join, and you're going to feel very bad about yourself. But some of you are going to realize that this could come true a lot sooner than later, and you're going to get involved today, because you need to start storing your food and building your fast food pantry right now. That's what we have for you. A way to build your food pantry fast with healthy, delicious, nutritious food. We pay you on this little private company's MasterCard from ProPay, called the GoFoods ProPay card, and you get paid every week. I just got paid today. Again, big chunk of money came in. I go run around with my debit card from GoFoods, and I pay my bills with it. It's now become my largest source of income. I love it. And I'm going to show you how to do the same thing. Start building your monthly income for all time. They can never take it away from you. You cannot get laid off, because you're not going to lay yourself off, right? No, of course not. You're going to keep on going. You're going to keep consuming this great healthy food, and you're going to find other people of like mind. They're going to do the same. They're going to be buying it from you, and your income will just grow and grow and grow. So why would you ever fire yourself? You don't, obviously. So you don't need a job anymore. There aren't any jobs anyway for anyone over 35. It just came out on the Fox News channel a few minutes ago. People from 35 and up are having a really tough time. 35, actually it's interesting, 35 to 50 can't find jobs. Over 50 you start finding jobs, because the older people are supporting their youngsters who cannot find jobs. So they're living at home with mom and dad, and so the older people in society have to keep their jobs, and they've been doing that. It's really an interesting a new kind of society that's developing. If you're between 30 and 50, you won't find a job. So if you have one, hang on to it. You won't get another one. And you may have to wait to live with your parents until they die to inherit their job and their home and their assets and all that. Isn't that sick? But that's the economy we are suffering right now. Don't worry, the solution is right in front of you. Join us and you create an income stream where you do not need a job. You can be financially free, come and go as you please. I do. I make my own hours. I work part-time only, and I love it. I love my life. I'm free to travel. I go to Hawaii. I enjoy life. I enjoy my kids. I'm helping them go through college. I mean, it's just the best thing in the world. And nobody can fire me. Nobody can lay me off. And it's never going to go down, because are people always going to need food? I think so. That's why I joined. That's why you should join. A picture of some of our packs, 7-day family pack, and GoFoods 72-hour emergency kit. By the way, we have a $200 1-month free supply of food if you take our webinar. And what I want you to do is go to fastfoodpantry.com, and it'll have a link to the webinar. Take that webinar, and then you type in this promo code Success500, and you also have to buy the $500 starter pack. But that's our best bargain. You get a ton of food. Quantity always gives you more, cheaper price per unit. And that's what happens with the $500 starter pack. That we also have a $200 starter pack and a $100 starter pack. So if you get to the webinar and you get to this point, just replay this and you'll see how to enter the appropriate promo code, and you can get $200 free supply of food, a 1-month supply of food, if you join us at the 500 pack level. This is what you get. In the 100 pack, you get one of almost everything that we have. In the $200 pack, you get almost 2 of everything that we have, and the wholesale value on that is $234. So you do get a 17% savings the more you buy on that one. If you go to the $500 pack, though, you're getting a 23% savings, because it's $614 worth of food. So you're getting, as you can see, 4, 5, 6 packs of most of our items. and that gives you the best value. It's a couple of months supply of food. It's 400 servings. And then if you also do that, you will get another 1 month supply free, a $200 value if you join at the webinar. So go to the webinar, sign up today. You just enter your information like this. I'm sure you can figure this out when you get to the order form. You've done it a million times. You put in your username and password to create your website. Give it a website URL. You should see these green buttons popping up telling you that they're available. And so mine, you'll see as your sponsor, you want to type in your own at that website URL, and just whatever you'd like to call your store. I use Best Food Ever here in the sample, and that'll create your website in your first join with us. Then it'll take you to the home delivery program. You must check, in order to get these bonuses that we have for you, you must take a $100 a month supply of food. It actually comes to $131 after shipping and everything. But that's the whole idea, is to get a supply of food coming to your family every month. Don't worry about it, because after I show you how to enroll other people, all of the food that you're supplying to your family and storing for the worst case scenarios will be paid for by your commissions from enrolling other people. I'm going to teach you how to do that. That happened to me from the first day that I joined them. I've never once paid for any of the food. I've got a 2-year supply in my garage. I've never had to pay a dime for any of the food, because it's all come from commissions since day one. And I get my lion's share of people to join me because I teach you how to do that. So don't worry about the auto shipping. Just check that off. That's how you're going to get up to $200 in free food for joining. And then it takes you to the credit card page. I know you know how to fill that out. You should see a subtotal here. And up in the left-hand corner there, it should show you the 1 month supply for free. You get a bunch of other freebies worth another $60 or so, free membership, free shipping, a business guide, and the 1 month food supply, again, for coming in at the $500 level is the way to go, because now you're getting the cost of food down to practically nothing. And so it should total to $500, no shipping. If you do see some other subtotal there, go back and it'll fix itself. Now, in this screen, I show you the first month's supply also of the home delivery program. You do not get charged for that until 30 days later, and it explains that on the website. So don't worry about that. It's just showing you that you are committed to a auto supply, an automatic home delivery of a nice, and get the variety pack. It's the best bargain again. And again, I've got about 2 years supply of food that all came to me free by being on this program. And then you just enroll just 1 or 2 people, and it pays for itself. Even one can pay for your whole monthly auto ship of food to protect your family. And I'm going to show you how to get at least one. Well, I'm going to show you how to get 5 or 10 a week. So don't worry about that. Sign up for it. That's the program. Go to fastfoodpantry.com. Get signed up. It's going to mean a lot of this gold in your pantry in the form of food that will never go away. Remember, fastfoodpantry.com. Go there now. Get into the webinar there where we're offering this $200 1 month supply of food if you join today. It's a limited time offer. You hear that a lot, but in this case it's true. So you got to get in there today before this goes away to get the highest value for joining the company. You'll never regret it. You will always have your family protected against the food crisis that is coming. There's no way around it. This country is going bankrupt, as you know. We go into debt about $500 million an hour. And that's at a time when interest rates are almost zero. So when they go back to normal rates in a few months, it is already unsustainable, but it'll be the end of everything when interest rates go up, because we cannot afford to pay the low interest rates right now on the national debt. It's going up by trillions of dollars. There's no controlling it. No one can do anything about it. You can't unring the bell. You can't go back 50 years and stop all the ridiculous spending that they've been doing, all the crazy wars for no reason, all of the entitlements that are out of control. Do you realize that almost everyone in this country is on disability? They just go to a doctor, claim that they can't work, the doctor writes it up, and they get a check every month from the government for thousands of dollars by being disabled. I know people like this. I'm sure you know them too. And there's no stopping this. It's the biggest fraud in the history of the world. That's what it is. It's a Ponzi scheme. As you know, the government closes down Ponzi schemes every day, so that means they're soon going to have to close down themselves. You cannot support this level of fraud and waste, fraud, and abuse. It's never been done in history. They're printing money to fool us into thinking that we have time, but there is no more time. It's ticking. There's a food crisis coming. You can see it every day when you go into the grocery stores. It's going to get worse and worse and worse and accelerate. You've got to get your family prepared from the coming food crisis. For some, it's the ongoing food crisis. For many, get your family prepared. Take the webinar. Get the best deal for joining our company. You will never regret it. God bless and have a great day.